Hi, I'm the Scrub and you're here for one reason. Scrub here.
Scrub, we found another dungeon for you to take care of that's filled with treasure.
Another dungeon. Did you just say treasure?
Indeed.
How much treasure?
Approximately 400 million gil.
Awesome, I'll be there.
We will need you to fill out some forms as there are curses going around.
I'm already coming, you don't need to sell me on it. Let's do this. Time to learn about the Sunken Temple of Qarn hard. Simplified. Pick up the 3 enemies and go down the stairs to the left. Pull and kill everything when you reach the bottom of the staircase. The stone head will drop a sun sphere. Interact with it to pick it up. Then continue on and kill the 3 mobs at the bottom of the next set of stairs. Interact with the door to open the next room. Watch out for the spike traps in the room as they will hit you for approximately 15% of your current health. But they can also damage the mobs, so you can position them accordingly if you want to. Kill everything. Jump down the hole through the open door and it's first boss time. The boss will reassemble when you get close to it. There are 3 targets on the boss. The head, arm, and tail. When you start the fight, one of these 3 will have a glowing red sphere on it. This is the weak point of the boss. You can ignore every other target on the boss and focus that one down. If you destroy the wrong piece of the boss will get a damage down instead. If you get targeted with a red marker above your head, move away from the boss. You will have a sand orb placed in your position which will explode periodically in a medium-sized AoE and damage anyone near it. Sand blast is a cleaving tank buster, so don't stand with the tank. The boss will also randomly turn to someone and target them with a straight line AoE, just move to the side to dodge it. When you destroy the weak point, the boss will be damaged, disintegrate into pieces, and several ads will spawn. Kill the ads and the boss will reassemble itself. It will also target random party members and place large quicksand whirlpools on the ground. Healers can rescue people out of these if they're really caught in it. If you do not get out of the whirlpool, you will be inflicted with a mild case of death. The boss will repeat mechanics from here. After the 4th time he reassembles, he will not have any weak points and just be at low health. You can defeat the boss easily from here. Head out of the boss arena and grab the enemies up the hill. Pull them into the next room with the hand and head. The hand will seize a random player. Kill the hand to free the player. The Desert Viper wants a staring contest. If you're in front of it and you don't look away, you could become petrified for several seconds. Kill everything and the barrier will drop. Head up the hill grabbing the 2 packs of mobs and the cracked Qarn facer. Kill everything. The cracked Qarn facer will drop a moon sphere. Interact with it to pick it up. Then head over and interact with the door at the end of the path. There are 2 hands and a head. This time, 2 players will be seized. Kill everything. Proceed up the stairs to the second boss. When you pull the boss, kill the ads. 3,000 needles is a medium-sized AoE below a player that will hit you for 3,000 damage if you get hit by it. 100,000 needles is a slow-casting room-wide attack. You must damage the boss enough so that she loses count and stops casting. If the cast finishes, you will wipe. Every time she casts 100,000 needles, more ads will spawn in. The second time more ads spawn in, the big ad will target one player with crosshairs. This player will automatically get the aggro of that ad and won't lose it until that ad has been defeated. Kill everything. On the 3rd time she counts her needles, she will spawn in an ad that will cover her and give her a vulnerability down, which almost renders her invulnerable. You must kill the ad that is covering her before you can damage her. She should be a pushover from this point. After the boss has been defeated, head out of the boss room, turn right and kill the 3 raiders in the sanctum. The last mob killed will drop a star sphere. Interact with this to pick it up. Head through to the next area. When you walk far enough into the room, mummies will spawn. When you defeat all the enemies, the door at the far end of the room will open. Kill the 3 enemies in that room and the next door will open. Head outside and kill all the enemies around the pedestal. After everything has been defeated, the doors on the opposite sides of the area will open. Interact with the pedestals in the small rooms, then interact with the pedestal at the bottom of the stairs. If you can't interact with the pedestal, you've missed a sphere somewhere in the dungeon, you will have to backtrack to pick it up. But if you have picked everything up, the gate will drop and it's final boss time. 2 rows of coffins will spawn at random points around the arena. Mummies will drop out of the coffins and run in a straight line across the arena. If you get hit by anything avoidable in this fight, you will receive a stacking debuff called Curse of the Mummy. It is a light dot tick and is also permanent for now. When you get a stack of 4, you will lose control of your character, run to a corner of the room, enter your own sarcophagus, become mummified, and run diagonally across the arena. The boss will also change his attack from Smite of Fury to Flurry of Rage, which does hit harder. After you finish running, you will return to normal and lose the debuff. Mechanics will repeat until he drops below 65%. This is where the boss will get a damage up, his swords will glow purple, and he will do 2 extra attacks. He will turn to random party members and perform a narrow straight line AoE called Light of Anathema. Finally, the warden will tether himself to someone and start inflicting multiple stacks of the curse. It will continue until the boss is stunned or the tethered person reaches 4 stacks. Make sure you use the limit break and congratulations, you have beaten the Sunken Temple of Qarn again. My name is the Scrub. Thank you for watching. Now where's that treasure?